Staying in KZN, residents of Phoenix say they're fed up with water shortages in the area northwest of Durban. They claim they've lodged complaints with the eThekwini municipality, but officials have turned a blind eye to their situation. It said that some residents have been without water for weeks due to broken pipes and severe leaks. Our reporter Nqobile Madlala is on the ground in Phoenix and she joins us now live for more details. Nqobile, I wonder if this has anything to do with the repairs from what happened back in April.
Well, from what we have heard from the councillor Masego, it is somehow linked to that. They're saying that the repairs are taking quite a while, but also they're saying that because there was so much damage, it's going to take quite a while to get to a point where water and infrastructure is fully functional at this point. But of course, this is no excuse for people not to have water for so long. So I'm going to bring in a resident in the area to speak to us about those problems. And Mama, I just want to first perhaps establish and get an understanding, what is the major issue that you are faced with in the area?
Firstly, my name is Ashni Bisumpasad and I'm merely a concerned resident that's very involved in my community. And one of the most critical issues is service delivery with water and electricity. Now, I'll give you a general problem. When there's an issue with the leaking pipe, number one, for example, and factually, Trek Haven, for example, 2 weeks ago, 5 days water was gushing out. 5 days. So where are the competent plumbers? Where are the competent engineers? What was the head of the relevant department, the water department, doing about this? Yet we have water shedding. Reservoirs are always constantly empty, but you are allowing water to get wasted. The second issue with regards to the water and the incompetent service delivery is plumbers or the technicians who are on site are generally breaking an electrical cable. So my point is, or the question I'm asking, why are site maps not given to the service providers? Why? Then there's more expenses. An electrical cable has to be fixed. The taxpayer, the ratepayers have to be footing the bill for it. The other issue is the voters, our ratepayers are suffering the consequences. While we can blame technical issues, we can blame the April storm that has damaged, you don't even distribute water tankers. We have the aged, we have sick people, we have youngsters, we have babies at home, and the water is not delivered. Recently, Hawkstone didn't have water. On the 16th, the council reported, sorry, the relevant departments are closed. We cannot give you an update at what level the reservoirs will be filled. Why was the relevant departments closed? Electricity and water are essential service. Why has the municipality on a public holiday taken leave in these two departments? Like how the nurses and doctors are available even on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. On the 16th, when the councillor at Redfern with the issue, addressing the issue in Hawkstone, I cannot give you an update because the municipal officials are closed on holiday. And one of the things I said, please go back to full council, move a motion and discuss this, or go directly to EXCO, call the municipal manager with relevant departments, take a decision, use the political will, even on public holidays, even on Christmas Day, New Year's Day. These officials need to be available, at least some staffs with authority to make decisions. Now, in Hawkstone, I believe, based on the factual reports, and I was monitoring, although I don't live in the residence, I felt for the people. My heart went out to the people who did not have water. You want to be clean, you want to have a hot meal, you want to have a bath to go to work, right? The whole procedure in fixing those pipes were delayed because the department was closed, the depot was closed, equipments weren't available, and according to the report, the plumber had to go to Industrial Park. Then the councillor could not give us an update on the levels of the reservoir, the water, because we don't have information. The officials are on holiday. Now that's ridiculous. Sanfern, another factual example. 3 weeks, there was no water. A pipe was gushing out, yet water is being shut down.
What do you want eThekwini to do at this point?
Number one, I want the entire leadership the performance of all heads of departments evaluated, and it must be accessed to public. 2, the call center really needs to wake up. It takes them long to answer. It takes them long to give us a reference number. All right. So we need to know, how are our heads, how are the management's performance evaluated, and even the plumbers, the service providers, the electricians. We want to know, what performance evaluation are you doing? Because it seems when you are hiring some or outsourcing some of the service providers, is more expense. You are always busting or damaging an electrical cable, and the residents are left without electricity and water. Come on, are we going to blame apartheid for this? Are we going to blame? We always have an excuse, it's apartheid. We always have an excuse, it's the white farmers. We always have an excuse, it's the Indians. And that's a reality. That's a reality. We hear these words, we hear these songs. Who are you going to blame? Come on, ruling party, I am your member. You can take my card away. You are in power. Deliver. Stop making excuses. If there's no water, why are water tanks not being distributed? Why? And what? Give us the performance of these electricians and plumbers and engineers. Why?
Thank you very much, ma'am, for speaking to us. I think it's clearly heard there. Masego, you can hear the frustration from some of the residents. They want to hear more from those that are in charge. They want them to stop coming up with reasons and rather come up with solutions and no excuse anymore.